Hi, welcome to the vocabulary lesson for the process. At the top, we see the word foolproof. So, is there a foolproof way to create a big success every time? Foolproof means cannot fail. Cannot fail. Is there a cannot fail way to create a big success? It means 100% certain. Right? Absolutely certain. Cannot fail. It's foolproof. Foolproof. Okay. Next sentence we say, is there a secret formula, a ritual, an incantation you can use to increase creativity? Okay, a ritual is an action that you repeat all the time. It's an action, usually some kind of religious action, but not always religion, but similar. Okay, so for example, I have a ritual when I uh, get up in the morning. I always sit down and I write in my journal, and then I burn some incense and I play relaxing music. Right? Those actions, the music, the writing, um, if I do them every day, then it's kind of a ritual. A ritual. So a ritual is a repeated action that has some meaning to you. Another ritual, in Christianity, people will go to church and they will make a cross with their hands, right, across their body. Right, their hand goes from their head to their stomach and then shoulder to shoulder. That's a ritual. It's a repeated action with meaning. Okay, and then an incantation, the next word, is similar, but it's repeated words with meaning. Sometimes we think maybe magical words. An incantation. In Buddhism, they have incantation. Namo tassa bhagavato. They chant this da, 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 da. It's the same words. They chant the same words again, again, again. That's an incantation, right? It's repeated words with some kind of meaning, deep meaning. Incantation. It can also have a magical meaning. Like, if I say these words, then again, 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 then I get some power. It gives me some power. So that's incantation, repeated words. Okay. The next word is grounded. Is there an incantation you can use to increase creativity? At the same time, you stay firmly grounded in reality. Grounded has the idea of centered or balanced. Balanced is a good word. It means you are ready for anything, right? You're not going to fall. To be grounded in reality means you are connected to reality, right? It means you are realistic. So if you say, wow, he is grounded in reality, it means he is connected to reality, or he is realistic. He's not crazy, right? Grounded is really the opposite of crazy. Crazy, right? You go crazy, no control. Grounded, the opposite means you're very balanced, you're very in control, calm. It's hard to upset you, hard to confuse you, right? You're very calm, controlled. That's grounded. Okay, next paragraph. He says, of course not. There is no plan. Looking in our rear view mirror, we can always say, of course that worked. Okay, that's a nice idiom, a nice slang phrase, idiomatic phrase. Looking in our rear view mirror. Okay, a rear view mirror is the mirror in a car, right? The mirror in a car. The driver looks in the mirror to see behind the car, right? So it's looking behind. So looking in our rear view mirror has the idea of looking back, right? Looking back. So it means looking at the past. Looking at the past. Not now, not the future. It means looking at the past. So when we look at the past, we can always say, of course that worked. Of course that was successful, right? Because we know everything now. It's in the past. But now, in the present, it's very difficult to say what will be successful in the future. That's difficult. It's easy to look in the past and say, of course that was successful. That's what he's saying. So looking in our rear view mirror, or looking in the rear view mirror, means to look into the past or think about the past. Next paragraph. We see the word given, but it's used a little differently than normal. It says a system that has no given tactics but is as good as any. So he says, I do, however, have a process, a system that has no given tactics but is as good as any. Here, given means provided or automatic. So he's saying, my system has no automatic tactics. It has no normal tactics that I provide, no formulas, right? So again, given is the idea of something that is automatic, that is provided already, something that's already given to you, already provided to you. So he's saying, I'm not giving you a formula. I'm not giving you already provided tactics. Tactics are like strategies, plans. But he does have a system, a general idea. And his system is pretty simple. It is go for the edges. Go for the edges. Okay, the edges means the extremes. We've had the word extreme already. So he's saying don't be in the middle. Be at the edge. Be at the extremes. That's his process. Go for the edges. Don't be in the middle. Okay, right? The edge is not in the middle. It's the opposite of middle. Okay. In the next paragraph, he said, would it be remarkable if your spa offered all its services for free? Sure, but without a financial model that supports that, it's not clear that you'd last very long. Let's talk about the word model, a financial model. A financial model here, model means a system or a plan. So a model, a financial model is a financial system or a financial plan. Okay. So then he says, it's not clear that you'd last very long. And of course, here, to last means to continue without failing, to continue without dying. All right. So he's saying if you don't have a good financial plan, your business will not last. Your business will not continue. Okay. So if you give everything for free, it's remarkable. Yes, it's remarkable. Yes, people will come to you, but your business won't continue, right? Because it's a bad financial plan. It's a bad money plan. You need to charge money. All right. Then he says the JetBlue company figured out how to get way over the edge of both service and pricing with the business that was profitable. Okay, to get way over the edge means to go to the extreme of service and pricing. So they didn't do normal service and they didn't do normal pricing. The pricing was much, much cheaper than normal. Their service, at least in the past, used to be much, much better than normal. So much better service than normal, much better pricing than normal. That's over the edge, right? It means far past normal. Okay. Now, of course, JetBlue is famous for some very bad service too. So this he needs to change his article a little bit. But anyway, then the next paragraph he says, "It's not the plan that joins the big successes together. It's the process people use to discover the fringes that make their projects remarkable." Okay, here, fringe means edge. It's the same as edge. So a fringe means kind of a far edge, away from the middle, away from the normal. Okay, the fringe. So fringe and edge are very similar in meaning. Okay, and that is a quote from Seth Godin. And again, Seth Godin. And then the next paragraph, we see the phrase, to be remarkable, you have to go to extremes in some area of your business or career. Okay, to go to extremes. Very common phrase in English. To go to extremes means to do extra. Extra. Don't do the normal thing. You do more than normal. Now, that could be anything. It depends on the situation, right? If you say Tiger Woods went to extremes to win the Masters golf tournament. Maybe it means he practiced a lot more than normal. He practiced, 15 hours every day. Yeah, that's extreme. That's much more than normal. So he went to extremes. Okay, so to go to extremes means to do much, much more than normal. And more something. It depends on the situation. All right, the next page, page 2, second paragraph, we see, you can also be remarkable by not doing something. Everyone teaches useless and boring grammar rules. I don't. Okay, useless is the opposite of useful. Useless is the opposite of helpful. Okay, so that's easy. So it means not helpful, not useful. And then the end of that paragraph, that makes Effortless English remarkably different than everyone else, which is why we can compete against billion-dollar companies. To compete against, nice phrase, to compete against. To compete against means to go against, to try to win against, right? We can say Arsenal football team competed against Manchester United football team. Okay? They played against each other. They tried to win against each other. So in business, we say we compete against another company. Effortless English competes against the Nova English schools, for example. Right? We both teach English. We both want the same customers. So we're trying to win against each other. We compete against each other. All right, and then 2 paragraphs later, we see the word packaging. We don't teach writing. We don't try to be the cheapest. We don't worry about packaging. Hey, in business, packaging means the box or the paper that goes around a product. It means the outside of the product. It means how the product looks or how the box looks. So we don't worry about packaging. Effortless English, our products are digital, right? On computer. So you don't get a box from us. There's no box. There's no packaging. But maybe in a bookstore, you get a book and it has a cover. And the cover, sometimes we say that is packaging. It's the outside of the product, right? It's not the actual book. It's the outside that tells you about the book. It's pretty. So usually businesses want their packaging to look nice. They want the box to look pretty, to look beautiful. So people will buy the product. Alrighty, and then two more paragraphs. We see the word mediocrity, a very good word. Choice one is the path of mediocrity. Mediocrity means average. It means normal. But mediocrity has a negative feeling. It's not a positive word, it's a negative word. Mediocrity means not good, not special, nothing special. That's what mediocrity means. So the path of mediocrity is the path of nothing special. The path of boring. It has an idea of boring also, right? But nothing special. It just means normal and nothing special. Normal and kind of boring. That's mediocrity. The adjective is mediocre. So you could say, that was a mediocre movie. It means it was just a normal movie with nothing special. It was a normal movie that was boring. Not terrible, but nothing special, nothing good. All right, and then finally, our last word is vibrant in the next paragraph. It says, this always happens when you stand out. This is the path to a big success. This is the way to live your dreams. This is the way to live a vibrant, wonderful life. Vibrant, a vibrant life. Vibrant means has a lot of energy or with a lot of energy. Vibrant has the idea of energetic. Right? It comes from vibrate, which means to move very fast. Okay, so vibrant means a lot of energy. We talk about vibrant colors, for example. What are vibrant colors? Well, red, orange, yellow. Those are vibrant colors. They have a lot of energy, right? They're very energetic colors. Like blue is not a vibrant color, really, right? It's a cool color. It's kind of a relaxing color. It doesn't have a lot of energy. It's not real strong and energetic. But red and yellow and orange, those are vibrant colors, energetic colors. You can describe a person as vibrant and say, oh, he's an old man, but he's very vibrant. Right? It means he's old, but he has a lot of energy. He's very energetic. Okay, that is the end of the vocabulary lesson for the process.